was that? Some kind of skill? Oh, splint mail. Ethereal splint mail looks pretty cool. What is over? I guess it's like all the way... Oh, it takes it all the way up to fucking the walls and shit. That's cool. I never kind of noticed that. I guess it is technically still just inside the building. Whoa, shit, that's an active room. That was a mistake. I'm like, oh, this is probably empty. I probably cleared all this out. No, we did not clear that out. Oh my. It's still okay. Like, I'm not as dying as I was through, like, you know, like the coal plains. Coal plain was like awful. And like some areas took me ages to go through. I know that in the barracks you don't really have like any dungeons or anything like that. No cellars to go down. No extra time spent. But like, obviously you still got to go through jail. Got to go through there. Like there's still jail to pass through and stuff. Oh, hello. Oh shit, one of you is special. That was me, Eliza. Let's back up a little bit. Who are you? Skin Killer Flayer, Demon Teleportation, Magic Resistance, Spectral Hit. Well, this could be an interesting fight. Like, my Valkyrie's doing okay. I don't know if Eliza wants to get in on this, maybe. Let's just pop a decoy at the back there. Some of you can turn around. They'll free up my Valkyrie a little bit. There she is. That's a special one. She's almost dead. My Valkyrie, all three of us are on her. And the other ones are just in the corner. That's honestly not too bad. They dropped a lot of shit though. Oh, there's a tower shield. I actually really like tower shields. I am not as overburdened as you make it sound, honestly. There is obviously still something in the room with me. I've got to deal with. Can you not? I'm trying to like, sort out my inventory here. There you go. Okay, I'm probably not going to be able to pick up that tower shield. Oops, wrong button. Get out of my face. There you go. Maybe if I get crafty about this, we might, yeah, we're going to be able to fit it in here. Where is it? There. Alright, the extra arrows probably not though.
I can't carry anymore.
I could probably check if everything can fit on my person or not and then come back, but it's fine, it's just arrows. I love how, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but every time I come back into town, I do still pop on the, what do you call it? The map for just a second. Even though I know where I'm going, I still do it. I do it all the time. Poison resistance is 6, isn't actually too bad. I'd like to get some better shit for my person to wear. Like, oh, we're working on it. It's just like, it takes a bit. Defensive Aura Paladin only. It's fine. Yeah, I do have stuff still in my cube. So hold on. Fucking hell. Whoops. Nah, it doesn't matter. You sit there. These can probably come out. Alright. Calm down, cow. There's a very fucking expressive cow that just like sits in the corner. It just goes off constantly. I can't fit that in there. It's fine. I'll hold on to it for the moment. It's just going to junk up. Wait a minute, I have waypoint, don't I? I have a portal. They'll do it. Alright, give me my arrows. You know, the other thing I haven't come across is secret rooms. So it's been a while since, oh shit, since I accidentally found a secret room. Because like, I forgot that they were a thing for so long. And then like we came across them and I can't remember where they were. I feel like they were in the Arcane Steps. Eliza, I don't know what you're doing over there. I love how she literally ran over, opened the door, stood outside and shut the wall. There's a special belt. You know how excited I used to be when I used to see green item drop? I used to get so fucking excited because a green item meant that you were going to get like a set piece, and set pieces used to be like really awesome. And nowadays I just don't get good set pieces. Like, a lot of them are just straight up, like, not like just trash, but, oh, hello. But, like, they just don't do good. This is a nice little room. It's got a little bit of coin, got a couple of bone archers. The bone archers look really cool with the different colors too, with like the green and the fucking blues and shit. I think we're slowly moving them around the room. The large shield, I'm gonna need to put stuff in here, honestly. Take a couple of those, that, and we'll see what we can fit. It's gonna be a lot. There's also a lot of money in here too, which is kind of nice. And try to regain a part of an Eliza fee. Ugh, it's terrible. Do I have more space? Not really. What is it? It's a broad axe. Broad axe isn't a lot. Still a couple of things. I feel like this is just a matter of putting them down like that. That should fit me a broad axe. My other things already filled up. I'll grab all the coins because we'll come back in, and then this looks like it's kind of like the last room.
I can't carry anymore.
Ooh, hydrate, cat, and stretch. Hold on. I'll hydrate. I'll do the breathing when we get back to town, but I'll get my stretch on now. Oh, got me yawning. I probably do need to breathe. Alright, let's go back to town. And I'll breathe for a second.
Stay a while and listen.
Good day.
I accidentally cracked my back doing that, but that's okay. Thank you for all the health and wellness ones, Kat. Why do I have so much stuff on me? Like, I'm gonna want to buy this back really soon, but like, I can't just be carrying all this shit. I need to hold on to these instead, because like, Andariel should be fine, but like, once I get another extra rejuvenation potion, this should work better. Alright, get rid of that. And yeah, we're basically sorted out except for my cube. It's like 75. Like, the cold resistant of 10's kind of nice. It's just like, I know that when you put all the set pieces together, they do get like collectively stronger. That's kind of the purpose and shit, but like, I just haven't come across a baseline set piece that I want, which is really frustrating because I remember I used to have Natalia's set on my character, and there was, I think, Sandra's set as well. I had one of those. I remember the different sets that I had, more or less, over the years and stuff. Like, you'd go through the game, you'd play it, you'd get, like, different sets, you'd, like, do whatever with them and stuff, but, like, yeah, I obviously, like, I played a few Amazon archers, so it's kind of hard to remember which one had what, but I do remember that my main one had the Natalia's set by the end of it. I'm pretty sure that's the one that she stayed with, because once I had the full set, the other thing too is I used to save like the full set and put it into my stash, and then when I got everything I could see how it went, or like compare things. I really wasn't expecting...
What nightmarish tortures took place here?
Yeah, so I really wasn't expecting to be down in like the jail section this soon. I really did think that the barracks was going to take me like a really long time. Depending on how the jail goes, this might end up being like a hell of a jail or something like that instead. You just like rename it. But I'm expecting this to just be bad because I'm pretty sure there's 2 levels of jail. There's probably a shaman in here somewhere. I'm pretty certain that there's 2 levels of jail. Then you get the inner cloister. And then you have to go through... I can't remember what it's called. And down into catacombs for Dariel. Let's just pop you in there. That's just going to help us out. I see my Valkyrie standing on the outside of the cage and I'm just like, yeah, let's just put it straight up in the room. Kind of like go some places. Let's go down in there. I don't think that there's going to be a shaman in here. Maybe. No, it's just this lot. Alright, well that's not going to be too bad. What's going on here? Killing fire immunes with fire arrow. I'm in chaos. So I'm doing a nostalgia playthrough where I'm recreating the exact first character I had the first time I ever played through Diablo 2 back when I was 12, 20 odd years ago. And yeah, so basically like I gotta do all the things that she had and did and play the same way and stuff as I did back then. So we really only used like the, what do you call it, immolation arrow, and we had like an offhand weapon and stuff. I'm taking my original helper all the way through hell. I had really bad OCD, so the stats are all equal. So she's really limited by like her stats, and her stats also prevent her from like being able to use like good gear, and for a long time we weren't able to like put certain weapons or equipment on and stuff like that because she just didn't have a high enough level of like strength and dexterity and shit. So it also made her really weak. So when people are like talking about like a glass cannon, mine's just a glass decoration. She's literally like, she can't take a hit. She can barely do damage. Her weapons are kind of crap. Her helper can only get my character's hand-me-downs. So, oh shit, even though Eliza, our helper, she's stuck in the room. Even though she could be good, like I could give her anything, she has to have my hand-me-downs from my character. I can't just get her something good. So she's even worse than I am. And yeah, it's been fantastic. The other thing too is my OCD expands to the skill stat tree as well. I need more help from that. So yeah, like Eliza's gonna probably die standing there. But like, you know how you have like you'd normally just put like all the points on like the top end thing that you want. So that, yeah, that's not how like 12-year-old me with OCD dealt with stuff. I put all of my points like backlogged it. Like if I can open up my tree for a second while we do this, so keep myself alive. So yeah, I've got to put points into the back of the fire ones, even though they won't benefit this. I've got to still put them into it, and same with, I've got to fill up this entire page with 6, make them all even before we can go and increase these 3 skills to come back in here. So I'm probably going to end up going up against Baal and Hell with probably only like level 7 or 8 Valkyrie and stuff. So yeah, it's some sections have been like really super fucking hard because obviously like I can hear ghosts in here. I just can't take the hits, and I can't dish the damage, and because we can only use fire, obviously when you get like a pack of fucking fire immune carvers and shit, yeah, all of a sudden it's a constant waning battle, and because it's hell, everybody replenishes their life. So if I go through a portal and go back to town, I come back and I'm basically starting again. Some areas are taking like 6 to 8 hours to clear because that's how fucking difficult it is. I couldn't tell you how many times she's died, but it's pretty on par with the original playthrough because like Eliza's like 38,000 to revive now, and I remember like my completely maxed out original character, her helper was like 50-something thousand to resurrect, so we're pretty much toe-to-toe with what should be like going on. It's been fun. It's been so challenging, and I'm just loving the fucking nostalgia. I can also only have 1 page of what do you call it, stash, because, you know, original game only had 1 page of stash, so that's also fun. And I've got like a shit ton of charms to try to go up against the bosses and stuff, which for the most part, like I've won up against a couple of them on like the first go, without charms, but Duriel is fucking pain in my ass. Like, I use like my helpers and my decoys and everything as a sacrifice, and I will still die like several times. He's so fucking fast. I also have Australian internet, so there's times like when we went up against Val in Nightmare where I just had pure fucking lag, and oh my god, that took forever to deal with, just because lag combined with like poor character stats and stuff. It was a night. It was exhausting. I felt like I did like full legit cardio that night, but it was great. It was so satisfying once we finally fucking killed him. It was fantastic. It's cool I did Spears on back then. Never killed Nightmare Ancients with her. Oh yeah. Yeah, so basically like I know that like what do you call it? The crossbow is stronger and stuff, but we don't do that because like I never did that. I also can't use rune words. Like the other thing too is you've also got to take back all the information back to the era of like the fucking early 2000s, back before like, well, at least in my area we didn't really have like good internet wasn't really a thing, so like any information I had about the game was either something I personally learned myself through experiencing it, or alternatively if it was if somebody paid to write a column in the Sunday paper that like shared information, Easter eggs and cheats and stuff on a game, like then like we'd learn about the game that way as well. And there was only like one other Diablo gamer that was like in the area willing to pay for a column, so we didn't get a lot of information, and a lot of it's just my experience and stuff. But yeah, Diablo 2 is my favorite game, so I went and we played Diablo 4, and I just basically compared it to Diablo 2 the entire time and played the entire time, and I'm like, if I love Diablo 2 so much, I should just go back and play it. So that's what we're doing now. It's been great. I also have to pick up everything, and we've probably got to go back to town. I gotta pick up everything, and I gotta get the full map and kill everything as well. So it's a lot, but if I don't pick up everything, I don't have enough money to replace Eliza constantly. Like, we basically measure the value of something as being like one Eliza, or being like part of a payment of Eliza and stuff like that to revive her. So yeah, it's been great. Also, welcome in, Beza. I don't know if you wanted to be reminded that you wanted to redeem Lav yesterday at the start of stream, but forgot to, so I just thought I'd just say that in case like it still mattered. Yeah, how the fuck are you, man? What are you up to? Also, please don't mind that like I use like dude and man interchangeably for everybody. So yeah, doesn't mean anything by it, it's just a fucking expression. I need to get a couple more rejuvenation potions so that I can make another full one. That was one of the few things that I figured out how to do on my own with the cube. The fuck am I looking for? The cube, that's right. Was when I was a kid, like I did figure out how to make rejuvenation potions, but I didn't really figure out how to do anything else. I know I figured out how to do something with gems, but I cannot remember what it was that I did. And I don't want to go looking up like specific, you know how like there's the list of all the things you could do with the cube and stuff published online. I don't want to look at that just in case like I find something and accidentally do something from memory later. So yeah, it's whatever I can remember from back then. It's great. Yeah, so I don't have really room. Actually, I do have an extra potion here. Hold on. We could do the thing with the thing. And then I could put it in there. I'm trying to stockpile the rejuvenation potions, mostly for Duriel. I am not worried about Andariel the same way I am about Duriel, because he kills me really bad, and Dariel's fine. I love going up against Dariel. Fucking when I can English up against Andariel. But yeah, I'll go up against her just fine. It's Duriel that I'm worried about. Like, we took out what, Mephisto and Diablo and Nightmare without the gems first go. Oh, without the charms, I mean. That was great. That was so good to like just wipe that out. I think this corner up here is a dead end. Because yeah, it is. Because like a lot of the time when I go up against enemies, like I said, we're kind of like so weak. It's just shining on its own. We're so weak that I literally like can't kill them without basically buffing my character with charms, which is what I did originally. The other thing too is like the importance of making her exactly what she used to be is because basically like somebody hacked my original character, so she's never going to be the same as what I made her originally. So getting to remake her, this will be so great. I'm going to do like the whole fucking playthrough of this, and then like I said, sometime down the track, like I'll take a break after doing like this playthrough, right? And then sometime down the track, I'll come back, or we'll revisit Diablo 2, right? And I'll do my original sorceress. I will probably, unlike with Kelly, right? Unlike with her, I will probably give my sorceress a different name because it was whatever my internet handle was at the time. So, yeah. My first one is named after my avatar, right? Kelly Venus. And the second one was named after whatever I was using on the internet in the era. So I won't do that again because I obviously don't still use it. So yeah, or maybe fuck it, I will. Like, we'll see. I'm pretty sure I did it with Diablo 3. I'm pretty sure I kept that consistent to that. We'll see. We'll fucking see when I get to it, right? And yeah, that'll be fun too because she'll be a sorceress. And I can use like wands and staffs and all that crap. I used more staffs than I did wands with her, so that's gonna be fun. And I'm trying to remember what she had. But I know I'm pretty sure like all my first characters we did fire. And then after my sorceress, I did a cold archer with the Amazon. So yeah. My Valkyrie is like taking some serious damage here. I love when it like makes a sound but can't see the thing yet. It shouldn't take me too long. Like as long as these guys don't have a shaman in the area, it shouldn't take us too long to get to where we want to go to. I was expecting tonight to be like really fucking horrible. Give me a bauble. Give me a bauble. Tonight was supposed to be like, I kind of expected it to be taking a long time to, you know, go up against the smith and... Actually, I should probably go back that way. I was expecting it to take a long time to clear out, and especially jail. Like, I was expecting not to be into, like, the jail area until, like, closer to 1 or 2 a.m. And it's not even 11:30, and we're already mostly through here. Like, this place is a lot bigger than it should be. What was that? Amulet. Oh, please be something good. I need a new amulet so fucking bad. Like, we need new shit anyway. So the other thing too is the only way I can really get like good gear for my character is also gambling with speed. I love it. Except that like by the time we got through, because I obviously with the whole lag situation with Baal and Baal's minions and stuff, I used up so fucking much money buying like new arrows and health and repairing stuff and replacing Eliza and all sorts of stuff, right? I had to buy spare gear as well. I had to gamble for like spare gear. So we ended up wasting so much money. And I'd already done a lot of that at the very beginning of Act 5. And so we came into like hell with fucking no money. Like not even really enough to buy a health potion. So yeah, we've been kind of like whittling away at like making some savings. And when we get like some decent savings going, we'll go do some gambling for a better bow. Specifically a bow first, because we lucked out. We got, what did we get? We got, I think the belt. I think the belt buffs it so that I can use the boots. And my rings are okay. The amulet's dog shit. The armor's okay. I don't know if I got room for this in general. I'll not throw that down. But yeah, I need a better specifically a better bow, because we managed to get a good secondhand weapon. The funniest part was we got a really super great crossbow. Bile dropped a fantastic crossbow. He dropped a crossbow the equivalent of like my offhand weapon, like up to the 200, right? Sort of category. And it would have been great, except I could only use bows. So it was one of those things, like, it was just like this big collective sigh when I realized it was gonna be really great and I couldn't use it. Same with, what else did we find? We found, like, I think we came across the shoes and the belt, and we couldn't use them straight away because I don't think I had enough strength to use them. Yeah, I didn't have enough strength. We weren't in the 110s, 118s and shit yet. And I know everybody was like, oh, you could just add like a charm or something that would allow you to wear it, and whoops, wrong thing. And I'm like, no, we can't do a cop out. What was that? We can't do a cop out. We've got to actually wait and like get to it and stuff. What was that? It was shit. I just wanted to look at it. I'm just not getting good amulets. Like, I kind of almost wish that we had, like, what do you call it? I sort of wish we had more, like, find better magical items. Lav? Yeah, alright, hold on. Because, like, if I had find better magical items and shit, I could honestly probably find the good stuff that I'm looking for, but I'm limited. So congrats on redeeming Lav. We've got full tilt lavender going on tonight. I like it though. More often than not, Minty gets redeemed pretty frequently. Let's just looking at that. Put that back. Sit. Look at my favorite color today. Oh yeah. Cat, if you're cold, maybe like have a cup of coffee or something if you can. It's like, it's only going to get colder and colder, and you need to start keeping yourself warm from the get-go. Cat's heater broke, and they're in a, was it a freeze warning area at the moment? It's a hot cocoa. Yeah, or you could have hot cocoa. You'll never hear me suggest hot chocolates because I can't make them. I can try, but I can guarantee you it's not what's going to turn out in the cup. So I have like a notoriously bad history of making like, or failing to make hot chocolates. Like just, you say it's easy, so does a Waver. A Waver reckons it's like piss easy to make a hot chocolate, and it's just not. It's not, okay? Look, I am the kind of person that managed to explode and burn boiling eggs. Like they caught on fire while I was like boiling them. So yeah, look, when I say that making hot chocolate is complicated and really difficult for me, please understand that that is a fact. Like, yeah. I also did hear somebody else the other day managed to also set their water on fire, and I was really impressed with them because I'm like, I'm not the only one. Like, I thought it was just a me issue. I'm like, I'm talented in many ways, and setting water and like having eggs smolder and stuff while boiling, it's a talent. How do you burn water? I don't know. I tried to make hard-boiled eggs, and from what I saw with the person that had their water catch fire, because mine was more so smoking. Mine was giving off smoke, right? And my eggs exploded, like from fire inside them and stuff. I think that was the bottom of the pan was hotter than the water, and so the eggs managed to conduct the heat within themselves and catch fire. Whereas like this person who had their water catch fire, what it was apparently something to do with the vapors of whatever they were cooking, the water and stuff. Apparently, like the fire on their stove went around the pot and caught whatever was like steaming or fuming, whatever, from the water. I believe that's what happened with this other person's one.